Leah told me of your crusade to find the source of corruption in the Zakharum faith.
How's the
I
dialogue
may
for you
have
guys? Is it
information that will help
low?
you. Mephisto, Lord of Hatred, spent many years trapped under Travancore and slowly tainted the Zakharum in a bid for freedom.
I have heard this, but knowing how it happened is not enough. I must find the source of the corruption and cleanse it.
Yeah, I just don't. I have no
fear
friends,
that
so I have nobody to play it with.
No more. His soul was destroyed on the Hellforge. I am sorry, Crusader.
Okay, I'll turn it up a little.
I've dedicated my life to this crusade, and your news does not change my oath. If I search my entire life and find nothing, it will still have been worth the journey.
Okay. Dialogue. Is there dialogue? Voice? Friends are dumb anyway? Yeah. Like, my wife hates video games. My kids don't really want to play with me. Well, my older one does, but he only wants to play the games he likes. So, even though I like Total War Warhammer 3, I like to play other things.
Uncle, you're alive!
Thanks to you and your friend here.
Speaking of him, I think he just got home from work.
Now, I would know of the falling star.
The prophecy of the end days surely points to it as a sign that the end has begun.
Please, Uncle.
Is this better for the
more
dialogue or
stories. All that
louder
matters
still?
now is that you're back.
Built. Yeah, that's all better. Nope. That's just a two-handed flail. I don't want the two-handed flail. Let's get my legendary. Much better? Okay, perfect. Yeah, my kid's coming home from work. Ah. Good thing I have a socket in there and I can't find anything that I would socket it with.
The Skeleton King was once our beloved lord, Leoric. He was driven mad by Diablo's evil. He lost both of his sons and his very soul before he was finally defeated. Now it seems he's risen to plague this land once again.
Then I will be the cure.
The key to defeating him lies in
Oh,
his
there might be
old
some,
crown.
yeah.
Seek out our blacksmith, Hadrig. He knows of its whereabouts.
Usually when I play games that are not survival games, nobody
Leah,
watches them.
You should not dismiss the signs so lightly. Do you not believe the evidence of your own eyes?
Horrors have visited Tristram before, and it endured.
But what of the texts? The Zakharum tomes warn of a falling star. The Herodric scroll spoke of the dead rising, and the Lord of Lies. The prophecy of the end days says that at the end of all things, the first sign shall appear in the heavens.
I'm
Yes, you've
big,
been telling
or
me about the texts
Decker's
since I was
little.
8 years old, Uncle.
He's a little
I
hunched
just
over,
don't
too.
think we should read too much into them.
Life with King.
I've spent most of my life traveling from place to place with Uncle Deckard while he did his crazy research.
It can be a lonely life. What drives him?
He's convinced that the forces of hell will invade our world and bring about the end times. All these years, he's still searching for a way to stop this apocalypse.
Did you learn anything about your mother?
She wasn't from Tristram originally. She came here during the Troubles. She was in search of something, but I'm not sure what. She reminds me of Uncle Deckard, obsessed with the war between angels and demons.
Who are you?
I am the last of the Herodrim. I couldn't always claim this. In fact, if I had turned to the Herodric teachings sooner, Diablo could have been stopped before his reign of terror began.
You were called and did not answer?
When the first signs appeared, I did nothing. I had shrugged the old tales off like they were so much fantasy. And Tristram, no, the world has paid dearly for my arrogance. I have tried to make up for my failings. Leah and I have spent her lifetime scouring the world, collecting pieces of the prophecy of the end days. If
Do you
I
like?
can
Yes,
decipher
I do.
it, we will have the key to defeating the lords of hell.
Yeah, I like survival. Survival game top. It's three of them that I really enjoy: Conan Exiles, Medieval Dynasty, and Atlas. But Atlas is buggy. But the idea of creating your own ship, going out to sea, fighting the undead pirates, it's amazing. But it's buggy. Because I get my pets that help me fight, and then like I get bears, which are not the easiest to collect, and then when you put them on the ship, they like disappear. So it did that to me like 3 times the last time I played, and I stopped playing it because it was kind of irritating.
I can see that Leah is important to you.
I do not know what my life would have been like had I not raised her. Oh, it must have been difficult for Leah, following an old man on a mad search for the secrets to defeating the lords of the burning hells. But though she has seen her share of mysterious things, she is still unsure of my quest. I can understand. She has never seen anything like Diablo and his brothers.
Prophecy, the end days. How'd you disappear on a ship? I don't know. I have no idea how they disappear. It's, I'm sailing. And I think it's when I go from part of the map to another part of the map. Because I don't know if you've ever watched Atlas. Atlas is a whole bunch of squares because it's one giant map. But you have load zones. And I think was when I go through those load zones, they bug out. So maybe they're in the water, but good luck finding them.
The prophecy of the end days is contained within the Herodric tomes I inherited from my ancestor, Jared Kane. It is a warning to those who could interpret it regarding hell's ultimate invasion of our world, written by many different people throughout history, in many different lands.
Voice volume? Yeah, I can turn it up higher.
Versions of the prophecy are incomplete. I have spent a good part of the past 20 years trying to complete it. I am certain it holds the answers to defeating the lords of hell.
Sound. I'll do voice, crank it all the way up. See how that works. I still got to talk to him.
The story of Mad King Leoric hangs heavy over this town.
Leoric resisted.
You need the
Diablo's
game volume or
attempts
just the
to
voice?
possess him, but the effort left him weak and confused. When his son Albrecht was kidnapped to be a vessel for Diablo, it destroyed any sanity Leoric had left.
And so he became the Skeleton King.
He commanded an army of the dead deep within the cathedral, finally serving the Lord of Terror he had resisted while alive. Many adventurers tried and failed to slay the Skeleton King. It was left to Leoric's eldest son, Aiden, to finally kill the monster his father had become.
See, keep seeing the name Kane. Reminds me of a movie I like, In the Mouth of Madness. That sounds better? Okay, good. Where the person's name is
touch
Kane.
anything unless you're buying it. I like to keep my inventory clean.
I'm gonna slap you silly. I just buy this just because I can't find a weapon. I'm gonna hold on to this because once I get my put the mushroom in here though. Once I get my blacksmith, I think I'd be able to destroy all my stuff. And that's what I'm gonna go do next, if I remember right. Voice, you got it. Is the game too quiet too?
Geldo, how sweet of you to ask. My people, the Vetchin, are nomads, always traveling, looking for the land we
this.
might settle. All of us have the sight. but few have it as strong as myself. You know, men have always pursued me for my visions. Well, for things other than my visions. But everyone wants to know what the future holds.
My future is known. Travel the world, redeem the Zakarum faith, live as a Crusader, and die as one.
That's not a future. It's a punishment. You should stop to enjoy the wine. Find a good woman, perhaps.
What does she say if I made a female character? She still hit on me if I'm a female character?
The world is constantly renewing itself, eternally playing out the same events over and over again. We can merely play our parts.
The more you speak, the less you say.
I speak clearly. Do not blame me for the state of your mind.
Nice. I could change my wardrobe, but I'm not going to. I don't need wings. I could change my portrait frame, but I'm not sure I want to. I use this for my necromancer, which seems pretty fitting. It's not very fitting for him. Yeah, I don't need any of that.
Did you hear? Old Rumford has us down to half ration.
Are you Hadrig? Deckard Cain said you could help me find the crown of Leoric.
Not now. It's my wife. She's locked in the cellar like all those who've been bitten. I'm to put them all down. But how can I kill my own wife?
I'll do it.
It is a hard burden you bear. I will help.
Thank you.
Will murder your
Follow
wife.
me.
Wait, before I go any further.
My friends, I'm sorry.
Do your duty, blacksmith, no matter how hard.
Oh, that's so much better.
Mira,
I'm
my
only
love,
thinking of him.
forgive me.
Hadrig! Help me!
I couldn't have done this without you. I'm in your debt.
Sounds like
My
your
name is
Uncle Ian.
Hadrig Aemon.
You owe me nothing, friend. But I would welcome your aid in my quest to find the crown of Leoric.
I can help you there. It's buried with his chancellor, my grandfather. You'll find his tomb in a cemetery in the Weeping Hollow. And if you see my fool apprentice out there, tell him to get back to town.
Because they turn undead, and then they kill everybody. That's why I gotta kill them. I learned a new skill. Your skin turns to iron, protecting you from most damage in a short duration. I think I'm gonna stick with shield glare at least. Consecrate the ground around you. You and your allies heal while standing on the consecrated ground. Pass judgment on all enemies in the area. Mobilize them in place for a short duration. I don't know about that one either. I'm melee. I don't really need to mobilize them anywhere. Plus, I'm playing by myself. Yeah, we'll stick with it. Level 9, I get that. Okay. See what the fence has.
Sure, I may do business with some unsavory types, but I pass the savings on to you.
Actually, let's go destroy our stuff. Should have a shop open, right? Want to upgrade that yet or not?
Leah spent all night alongside the blacksmith's wife, tending the wound.
Grandfather.
Tell me about your grandfather. He was King Leoric's chancellor?
Not much to tell. I lived with my father in Chaldeum at the time. We heard that my grandfather stayed in Tristram until the end, trying to save lives. Don't know if he succeeded, but there it is. When the Skeleton King fell, my grandfather was dying from a sword wound. He had the crown sealed with him to keep it safe.
He did what he had to.
Oh, I can't do anything with him yet. Ah! Okay. I'll just sell it. At least sell the garbage. Okay. This stuff I'll hold on to. I know he'll destroy them. I can use them to upgrade my stuff.
Don't tell anyone, but I've got some new items you really need to see.
Oh God, having this weapon is so good. I try to dodge like or run away or evade like it did in Diablo 4. It's not a thing.
I love it!
I do! Okay. I'm gonna do electrify. We'll see how this looks. We got carved large area. Because electrify just becomes lightning. Stunning enemies. Carving a large area in front of you, increasing number of enemies hit. Slash gains increased critical chance. Your enemies gain increased speed. Or your attacks gain increased speed. What's for every wow, enemy hit? Increases armor for each enemy. Which is kind of nice, too. Provoke. Taunt all enemies nearby. Generate additional 5 wrath for every enemy taunted. Okay. I'm level 8. Oh, I'm level 9 now. Is it 60? Maybe? I'm not sure what it is with the DLC because I've never played it. But I believe it's like level 60 maybe for the game. Alright. What is this? Belt. Hey, Asher, how you doing?
Not enough wrath. My wrath is low. The blacksmith's apprentice. Yet another innocent falls.
Wow. hell of a charge.
That creature must die.
Gotta get rid of these witches.
Cower before Zakarum.
Alright, nothing. I'm almost level 11. Because playing an expert, I get like a big bonus XP.
Yes!
Yeah, you level up pretty quick in this game. Definitely a lot easier than the Diablo 4. I'm okay with that. This game only admittedly 2 to 5 sextillion can. Oh, I leveled up. Oh, I got a new passive. Wielding a one-handed weapon, your attack speed increased by 50%, and all cooldowns reduced by 15%. Heavenly Strength, you can wield two-handed weapons in your main hand while bearing a shield in your offhand. Your damage is reduced by 20%. I'm gonna do Fervor for now. That was lousy. Bad aiming. Who's out of that one? No. That's better. Vomiting on me. Better? Oh, jeez. Yeah. What am I grinding for? Just levels. Just getting levels. But when I play these games, I like to open up the entire map. Just levels. What I'm doing is just a quick playthrough before Diablo 4 comes out. Okay, let's open up the map. I was gonna
Not enough RAM.
charge him, but okay.